the U.S. Survival Rifle. This rifle is originally designed by Eugene Stoner, who was also the designer of the M16 rifle. Now what's really beautiful about this rifle is all the components fit into this buttstock. Barrel, receiver, magazine, they all fit into this waterproof buttstock. Great design, 22 semi-automatic rifle. At 2.5 pounds, this gun is perfect for campers, fishermen, hikers, anyone that spends a lot of time in the outdoors, bush pilot. It's just lightweight, durable, and just great to have if you really need it. But it's also a lot of fun to shoot. As you can see, this rifle is very compact in this configuration. This is only 16.5 inches long from this tip to this tip, 16.5 inches. So we're going to reassemble the rifle. What we're going to do is pull off your cap. As you can see, here's the rifle itself. We're going to pull the action out first. Barrel. Now there is a place that the barrel comes out. This front sight needs to be, there's a slot there for the front sight to fit in. The barrel can get turned around, so you don't want to force it. Then here's your extra magazine. You keep a magazine in the action stowed away. This is supposed to be waterproof, and this is, and it will float. But this cap sometimes will leak a little bit. We're going to assemble now the gun together. First, you want to take your receiver, put it into this slot. Now, you're going to want to, and let me show you this. There's a place here with the screw. As you can see right here, this is going to go into that place. As you can see, the screw. Sometimes it takes a little finagling just to make sure you're getting it into the screw hole. What I do is I turn it a few times, then I pull. Yeah, it's in there. You want to hand tighten it to give it a good firm action. There we go. Take your barrel. There is a notch to make sure it's aligned up with the sight, and then you want to just screw on this gnarled clamp down to hand tight. Alright, you've already got your magazine in. Reattach your butt plate. The gun has been assembled. The length of the rifle is 35 inches with a 16-inch barrel, and then when it's compacted into its stowaway position, it is only 16.5 inches long. No tools needed, as I've shown you, to break this weapon down. It can use standard 22 long rifle or high velocity. With this one, I had zero malfunctions. It just moved like a sewing machine. And the accuracy was fairly decent. In fact, I was just standing shooting at about 40 yards and about a 3-inch group, which I wasn't really trying. I was too busy thinking about the camera, really. These run, the manufacturer suggested price on these is $245. Of course, you know, you can get that cheaper from other vendors and distributors. We're going to look at a few of the features. Of course, we check our bolt. One of the things that this does is this little bolt handle pulls out and then it pushes in easily for storage. Here's your safety. I find this safety a little bit tough to pull back, but it's a good and positive safety. There is no bolt hold open, as you can see. The mag release, you might get a better shot here, is right here in the trigger. These are 8-round magazines. I believe you can get 10 and you can get up to 15 rounders. There may be other aftermarkets that you can get. Now, as you can see, this has a little peep sight, and this is adjustable with this screw, so you can move this around for elevation. Here's the front sight. As you can see, it's the blade type, and it can be drifted for windage. Now, one thing that's very interesting about this rifle and what keeps it at 2.5 pounds, that's right, 2.5 pounds, this is very light. The stock is made from an ABS plastic. The receiver's Teflon coated. This is an aluminum alloy frame to make it very lightweight. The barrel is steel, but don't you look at the end. It's steel with a coating of ABS plastic around it, and not really a coating, but it's actually encased in this ABS plastic, and then has a Teflon coating on top of that. This keeps the rifle impervious really to elements, which makes it a great survival rifle in its own. Now, there is a very small rail for a scope. The new models now have a very definite rail here and some other features. In fact, I'm going to include a picture here. Well, I'll show you. This is from the Henry U.S. Repeating Arms website of the survival rifle. These are just really neat little rifles. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe for more fun gun reviews and sensible survival. God bless America. Long live the Republic.